Can you do something?
Oh my god, that was so fucking good, man.
Bro, but why is my team so fucking bad and they're dying both? Ay, qué polla.
Me estás follando.
¿Qué no? Bro, why there is a loco here? He counter-picked me, I saw kill him 3 times.
It's Malphite that OP.
You're getting turbo skill level.
It's Malphite that
Of course,
OP.
but my team is supposed to do something. I am 1v2 3 times.
No, but my Wukong, like, no.
Oscar.
No, my Wukong decided to die! What's your champion so broken?
You actually killed that fight. You know.
You might have to.
Te pongo fino. Tira que te pongo fino, cabrón.
But why are you one-shot me?
Yeah, this was the champion. You know what T1 does? They 4-5 bunny.
They fix. I don't understand why that's so much.
Fuck off!
It's the Silas Diffie.
GG!
Oh.
No.
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 Look at this yogurt. Holy shit.
It's so fucking good. You know you're beautiful. Oh, that's what makes you beautiful.
DJ, spin the wheel. Give me a little spin there.
What?
Give me a little.
Good money to see Marek Brazda sing like any song today.
I've seen him sing. A lot of times. We've been to karaoke together, no?
Many times.
So. No.
Sing.
No, you have to sing with me.
I will. We're gonna be okay. Wait, you should record Oscar and me singing a Spanish song. Let's go. Tenía ganas ya de pasar junto a ti unos minutos soñando. Sin de lo que cuente la caricia que te voy dando. I'm in fucking draft, bro. Respect, bro.
So there's like 2 stories to how the scrims went.
Scrims are up and down, aren't they?
When we started screaming, we were like getting kind of fucked. And then after we did the comeback, we started stomping everyone.
Then we hit a little bit of a roadblock.
I had this trigger alarm in my head, just like, what's happening, guys? There's something sussy here.
I suppose we were a bit on autopilot in that sense, where we let a lot of emotions that were there after we had a bad scrim day.
We were egoing so hard away, where people stopped playing as a team and they were just like, oh, I can 1v2 them, or I can 1v1 here. And we got clapped.
Answer?
See you on the next one. The rematch.
I don't know, when you're coming up to a week like this, sometimes you maybe start practicing a bit more rather than, you know, doing your normal stuff, working out, taking time to relax a little bit. And then the stress starts to add up, and I think that happens for more people as well.
We were expecting much more from ourselves in the next days of scrims. I think it got into our heads that we got like a little bit tilted. But I mean, I feel fine, honestly. I don't mind losing like these last 2 days of scrims.
I think on stage people will realize they have to play with each other and they'll be more disciplined. So I expect pretty bloody games.
That's my team.
He left the door open. Did you see? He left the door open. He laughed at you.
Me?
Yeah. That's the coach. Or Thomas.
Whoever left last on the right side.
Thomas did that, yeah.
Look at this guy with the sunglasses though.
It's me, because the sun's out, and that's a very rare thing in Berlin. So now I'm like, you know, I sit behind the computer all day, Pete. So I'm not used to that giant ball of whatever the fuck in the air.
You're white as fuck.
I am.
I mean, it's nice.
What's your problem?
It's nice.
I'm a dungeon creature.
Yeah, we got it. Hello.
It's nice, no? Yes. Yes, it's okay. We're gonna win.
Our friend had a PC at home, and we were always like, okay, today the school is boring, let's just go to his place and we play.
Every second Monday I had like school until like 4:30. I never was there on the second Monday.
Did you ever do the switcheroo? That one brother took a test and the other didn't?
Actually, yeah. I had to because he had a tournament in Sweden or something, or I don't know where. Copenhagen, I don't know.
It's like the movie.
And he was like, oh, bro, I have this math test. He was in a different school already. Bro, I have this math test, you have to take it for me. I'm like, no fucking way, I'm not doing that. And that idiot, okay, he forced me. Bro, you know what was the most fucked up part? I came to the room, and the door had 2 names. So I was so fucked, by the way, because I didn't know how the guy looks. So I was like, okay, I'll just knock on the door, and then if someone pops up, what should I do? Should I just like flip it 50-50 and say his name, if it's him, when I should know him, you know? Okay. So I just knocked on the door. He came in and he was like watching me in a weird way, and I was just standing, not saying anything, right? I was just like, okay. And he's like, come already, you have to take the test. And I was like, I'm in clear.
You're like, yes.
Yeah, I succeeded, bro.
Okay, when you have your champ and you see enemy champ, you will like, Ivan, I'm gonna be a psychopath this game.
I always will play aggro, but it depends on him if I trade more or less.
How much will you trade? Yes.
How much will you trade?
When Oscarinen is even in the game, he plays aggressive in lane to make sure his team gets a lead.
And when he is behind, he trades
aggressively
so he
to get
comes back, you know?
team back in the game.
I think he's learning a lot in terms of like when he should move, when he should hover, what pathing he should take to like help the team more. But in laning phase, like, this guy's complete psychopath in scrims.
I mean, realistically speaking, I'm afraid we will for sure not show the cleanest games that we can. How I view it, I guess, this Astralis series is we will just go there, we will fight, and it will be bloody.
I just think that they're mega psychopaths and they are like fighting a lot. And if they outplay you mechanically, they will kind of win.
I think it's fun to go into a series like that, but it's also a bit more pressure. You feel like there's more people watching, and on the other side, it's like a bit more forgiving. If you have a bad game, you can just like have a bad game and then play 2 good games and still take the series home. Feeling really excited to play my first playoffs in LEC as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to enjoy it and play my best, I guess.
What is happening?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Is Wukong broken or what? Oh!
Mad Lions has been officially allowed to
But there used to be a time where you could have a competitor.
No.
I have.
Yeah.
Finals, I am Cologne 2016.
I still remembers the exact minute.
You can go to Martin's home and he will have that date and time.
Yeah.
It was
Best of 3.
It was a black day.
We were playing against T1. We were 0-2 down, played game 3.
I would have that game.
Yeah, it was like minus 20 gold, and we just said, guys, this is...
You have after one?
And we FF'd the last game on Slam.
Marek, now everyone will be like,
Oh,
no,
Perks
this is so good.
Oh, Perks is actually so
Oh, Perks is so
good.
Can you have my baby's Perks? I prefer playing best of 3s. I feel like usually in our team, the first game can be a little bit shaky because we don't have like players that they are very used to stage, or I feel like we are like playing either scared or not very like solid mechanically, so I feel like that's like an extra opportunity for us. I think we'll play better the second one no matter what, right? And it's best of 3, so it's not as exhausting as a best of 5.
I'm just excited to play my first best of 3. Hope we win it. That would be very nice. But yeah, we'll see.
Yo, we play soon, so whoever has any ritual, you guys should do.
I need to take a shit, but does that count as a ritual?
He's good.
First game, so you win first game and then you have momentum.
But before the game I should take it, no? And then after the first game I take another boost. And I'm perma boosting.
Yeah, because they're perma boosted.
That's not what you do before a game. I'm gonna run it down today in front of you guys because you said that.
A little bit of twin brothers
today, extra crispy.
What do you
Extra crispy trades on top.
Extra crispy?
Yes, like Yamato said to me one day, okay?
Did he say that?
Yes. He said, wanted objectives crispy? I want you crispy today. Okay?
That makes sense.
How can you be think
They
that
don't
these
really
are
make my hand
good-looking
warm,
shoes?
that's the thing.
They're insanely comfortable.
Wait, are
It's
these,
like very
are these
soft.
socks?
No,
Yes,
it's a
it's
shoe.
socks, bro.
Bro, this is
Look,
sock shoe.
it's like
Mashallah.
You should try it.
Dude, but you have fucking socks, you don't have shoes.
Yeah, I'm pissed chilling. What's the issue here?
No problem. What you wanna do? You wanna record something? Fnatic's gonna win 2-0. Fnatic's gonna win 2-1. It's a shame you guys lost. You'll bounce back next week.
We're back.
Short huddle. Okay, we're in BO3 series. Expect, you know, mistakes to happen. It's not a sprint unless you 15 minutes them. No, but seriously, it's not a sprint. Take it as a marathon. You know, it's who will outlive who, and mistakes will happen on our side, on their side. Don't dwell on them. Just, you know, focus on the next thing instantly. Problem solution. You know, like what do we have to do? Play together. Play disciplined around the timers, because you guys know that this team will only win if they punish our mistakes. So even if you are 5k behind, it does not matter. Just wait for your time and they will fuck up. Punish it and take it home. 3, 2, 1, fight!
That was great.
That was double countdown. Which countdown? Which countdown?
I don't care, he was looking at me, so I just...
It's the natural captain.
The wave. This is so obnoxious and reckless. Where's he gonna go? He doesn't have a cleanse. They're just gonna burn him down on the bottom side. No one's there for the follow-up. So for now, Kave stands. Kave still throwing out autos left and right, but it does not matter. And on the rad, they're gonna lock up one. Now Leader goes into the backside, but the ult does not connect onto anybody. They're trying to burn through Reckless. Reckless locked up. Reckless taking out. They know there is no Tom Catch Devour. And Strat is just so aggressive in this first game.
So you guys played against them, you know how they'll play, right? I mean, we fucked up and you still came back. In my opinion, we should be focusing on getting team fight power, because this team will just team fight straight up 5v5, and that's where it will be decided, so we can go with that.
With a follow-up, they're trying to burn through everybody before the fight even kicks off. They managed to find one kill. Razork now stepping in. Leader's now used his ultimate. They're trying to finish off Humanoid, knowing that he has no ultimate to save him. Humanoid burned down. Kave still standing strong. One reset coming in for Losandra, though the damage is going to be big. It's going to take Leader out in the fight. That's the frozen throw. There we go. Humanoid getting aggressive. They need to murder everybody. Humanoid now backing up. That's going to be a stopwatch coming in. In the meantime, Kave is untouched. Finn is still standing. Astralis are holding on. Astralis are winning out there. No, on the backside. Oscar Reddit versus the world. Oscar Reddit determined to take out Kave. That's it. Fnatic finally. Fnatic found the fight the third time was indeed the charm. Oscar Reddit.
On the board.
Okay, few things. First is, you already, I guess you know, but when you are ahead, smash them. Someone can be the dumb guy, because you guys can dive them no matter what.
What I think we should do is we should talk about, hey, like the moment something happens, how are we gonna connect? Because we are a few times in a situation where we're just not connected, and I personally don't care whose fault it is. It's just, we need to get the conversation quicker, and if we have the conversation quicker, we will fuck them.
Oh my god. The big whip! Now the backup, now they need to get out of this one. Oh, 113 is definitely overstayed. Astralis not in a good position any longer. Leader trying to hold on to his life, but they're finally trying to burst him out. Still standing. Leader looking for the montage. He manages to make it out. Ionian Fervor stack. They're still going to go for the re-engage. That's the shutdown. Now it is Reckless going massive. Yes. And getting sped up. Command dissonance, making sure he can get in. And it's a triple this Baron. They found vision in the fast roll, still waiting over the wall, they're waiting for it. It takes it! Leader still trying to make it work. Oscar taking it into the death round. The Leader taking them all to the death round. 2 kills coming in already. Leader now leaving it on the Humanoid, trying desperately to heal. They managed finally to take down the Aurelia, but now the rest of Astralis stand strong. A flash forward, looking to isolate and focus down Humanoid. He goes golden, but there's a big rock waiting for him. Astralis taking the fight on the top side. Razor getting one back in return, but is Astralis all the way as they take down Fnatic 2-1.
Again, what I said before the series, right? A lot of mistakes will happen.
I had smite. NAS was 1.1.
It wasn't your smite? Because we did the thing now.
On NAS?
Yeah.
No.
No?
On NAS, Malphite flashed on me.
Yeah.
I used Q.
Yeah.
Malphite got knocked into NAS side and I smited Malphite instead of NAS.
Okay, yeah.
The only thing it changes now is we don't play Monday. We played next week. Honestly, I feel the game 1 was just based on nerfs. Then we got alive a bit. We had like 12-14k gold lead. We were still a bit nervous. And yeah, I mean the game 3 is kind of unlucky because, no, not unlucky, we fucked up because if Aurelia can COVID and it will be hard. We are indeed a momentum driven team. When the momentum is high, we play insanely well. And I think because of we are momentum team, losers bracket, that's the best thing for us. We play mad lines. We would play mad lines no matter what. So the only thing, we are getting that first, and then we're playing against Astralis again. It's very clever. We play Astralis again, and one thing as well, we didn't have like insane practice because we got reality checked. So next week we just have to into practice. We just have to make sure that we're not doing the same mistakes that we did. We should be good.
I mean, every person has some sort of a limit, right? I can repeat that again. I think we have 5 players that are very easily coachable. It was just this time of where we were really overconfident and we did really need to, get the reality check. We're a very momentum-driven team. We need to focus on the short-term goals. And hopefully if we win, then people will get the momentum back and then we can refocus and we can just start building these things again. Then who's next?
I feel like we can probably beat everyone to some degree if we just kind of play our game.